With a thin tool, I can wriggle the latch. Oh, is there antenna? No, I can't take that. Brown family. Need to illuminate it with UV light. I don't think my father brought our usual portrait to this house. The only ones missing here are me and my sister. So that's Mortimer. I think the other two became invisible later on. If I'm not mistaken. Or if my memory serves me right. An iron ruler. Developing room key. Conclusion of an agreement on the destruction of MT and DU. So who is this? I still can't believe he was working with the Cataclysm Order. How wide is their network? Okay, so this is a new order and organization for me. The Cataclysm Order. I don't think I've heard any mention of these before. But I wouldn't be surprised if they're part of the Detectives United. Got a spring. And a mother's amulet. Well, I must say, the story so far is really good. And I really like that James is back. We're delving into the Brown family's past, which is, at least to me, has always been one of the most, at least in these universes, one of the most interesting stories to, or things to figure out as to why they're invisible and everything. A mother's amulet. I don't like that bit. Oh, it's the developer room. Wow, he was obsessed with keeping tabs and all. What else is he hiding here? Interesting. That looks like the combination to a safe. Well, that's a good good place to write it so you don't forget it. Any collectibles in here? I can't break the chain with my hands. Secret box. Without photos, it all seems useless. Without a piece of that box and a hint, I won't be able to open it. And also a hint. So we got a sanding block. A few are missing. That's the brown busts. I saw a number stamped on the wall. Could the code be connected? That depends on what we need to put in here. I don't know if this is this one is enough to cut the chains over here. We can try. It is. Got a photo developer. Also got a father's ring. Ooh. They helped me get out. It was ridiculously easy. Maybe they have their own agents in the MG Order and the DU agency. Their leader never revealed his identity, but he seemed familiar to me. The Cataclysm Order. I've never heard of these. I can't open the lock so easily. So apparently Brown knows them, so they must be from the Detectives United. Or the Mystery Tracker series. He has a pet. At least someone else can inspire Mortimer's affection. So does Raphael. What's the name? I can't read it. Anyway, he might still keep our parents' jewelry. I need to look around. Ooh la la. I got a hoister. If Mortimer is that mired in his revenge, then I should look for a smaller version of him for the theater. We got a case cover for the firecracker here. Is that the safe reel? No. A hoister. Ah, for this one. Restore the image, select and drag the lines and the columns to move them to a new place. Okay. Is that the leader? Alright, greenhouse interior. We can't go through the plans. Of course, Mortimer doesn't want us to find him. How do we get rid of it? They look poisonous. Passage hall. Oh, there's the goose. It's spewing out poison. Is there any collectibles out here? I won't bother Anna with trifles. She's trying to find another entrance. I'm glad, James. We missed his savviness in the investigations. Ewan is trying to hack the mansion's system remotely. I wonder if he'll work it out. Yeah, James and Dorian do have their savviness. Some air might help push things through. The blue roses. But our Mortimer would be offended if I carefully cut out some of this glass. So he's trying to regrow the blue roses. Glass cutter. I wonder if there's another variant. I could blow this up. Then the trap will stop and will burn the plants. So I need the firecracker. Another part for the firecracker. The Mosaic is incomplete. I also got some kind of switch. Mechanical lever. Don't inhale the pollen. You know what happened to you, James, last time. The last Arabella. This goose isn't very friendly. Maybe I should feed it. Don't tell me that's the sister transformed. Several parts are missing. Is this enough? Not yet. So that doesn't work here. Alright. No. Well, at least we got the oh, where do we need to put those? That goes here. Now we just need some photos. Where do we need to put the busts? I can't remember. That was here. One out of 4 photo films. And a plastic knot. Or knob. Do I need to use that on the telly? Find 6 pairs. Looks like we got a memory game. Alright. Second photo. Firework activator. That's a little bit drastic, don't you think? Well, anyway, we've got a demolition set here. Ready to go. Alright. The way is clear. We need to catch up with Mortimer. Passage hall. I shouldn't get close. The electrical voltage is too strong. How can we turn it off? So he's just behind that door now. Electric trap, okay. The Brown's blue rose. Another puzzle piece. James is busy right now, I should disturb him. Anna's just standing there. Ewan has grown a lot since our last investigation. I'm glad he and James are working in tandem. Well, maybe a bit, yeah. So to make a plan, we need a map, movement tokens, and the rest of the mansion. There's another photo. I also got a plastic hand. We need a bunch of different stuff here. Arabella. No, I don't want my hand stuck in that mouse trap. I need to deactivate it. Snap. A glass mass. Arabella's treat. Photo film. What exactly do I need to put into the mouse hole? Well, let me see. Poison? If I want to give the glass mass a certain look, I need to mold and the right tools. And what about this card? I could pick this lock. And let's do that. Alright, I've got a token of invisible and character's token. We still need a hint. Well, we got all the pictures. Here an object scene, oh la la. So it looks like we need to develop photos. Got a standard checklist this time. So we need to insert the photo. Put in some liquid. Put them in the liquid, the photos, and then we need to hang them to dry. Yes. Conveniently marked in the same color. All right. Look at that. Synchronic swimming there. Alright. Then we got some silhouettes. And it looks like they were standing outside the window and peeking into our office. Mortimer and that Cataclysm leader. I wonder what his name is. A magnifying glass. A flower. Looks like Mortimer dropped a flower in here. In a bottle. The UV stick. Of course this will be useful. How long had they been watching us, and how could they not notice until we got caught?
A trap-filled house set up by the Cataclysm Order? We need a plan to stop Mortimer. Take this.
Oh, so he gave me his. Alright. How about you, Ewan? You want to give something over? I need to figure out how to get inside the control room without getting fried by electricity. Alright, well, at least we can look out here. Mm-hmm. And that's the code for the box. Nothing difficult seems to be here. I just need to follow the hint. Destroy the DU at any cost. The reward will not keep you waiting. We got the house ready. This is the symbol of the Cataclysm Order, which was encountered not long ago. Are they in cahoots? In cahoots? What a funky Mortimer figurine. A bicycle pump. Mm-hmm. And that gave me a Mortimer cameo. 1 out of 4. And a layout part. How much do we need in here? Ah, we need these. Okay. So this must be for the... That goes here. Ah, and then we need the mansion map. Okay. So this figure must go up here. What is this? Select which item to give to Mortimer so each one can help him with a specific task. Select and drag an item to the left of Mortimer to create the order in which the items will be used. I wonder if it has anything to do with the way that they came in. She came in with a snake. And then Ewan got in with a snap. And Dorian said, And he shot. Okay. Do we need a stone then? No, that's also wrong. What counts as a snake? Do we need to shoot it? That's also wrong. Well, there is some snakes on this portal. That's correct. Okay. And then Ewan comes in and snap his fingers. It's gonna take a while. And the stone is also wrong. What is this? Is it a... I guess we need the shield for the bullet. But what do we need for Dorian? That's correct, okay. Let's try and do this. Dorian just snapped his fingers. No, he just pointed at me. I wonder if we need the gun. Yeah. Okay, and then we only have the heart left. And what does the heart symbolize? His affection as a brother? Okay, so the shield is wrong. I wonder if we need the gun at James. Yeah, we need the gun. If it's the goose, I'll... It doesn't make any sense, but I would assume it's the correct one now. No? Ah, it's because he's holding up the goose he don't shoot, okay. interesting way of making a puzzle. Well, he's completely lost his mind. I never thought I'd encounter this. Me neither. Second map fragment, and we got a hook lockpick. So now we can open the trolley in here. And we got a mosaic shape. Got the last picture of the mansion. Freezing and breaking is the best solution. Oh well. Hidden object scene. Let's take a look. Oh, narrative story. James, you know Dorian, your brother, is trying to kill us, huh? He caught his gate, turning into monsters, gas traps. Who controls him? Now, how can we stop him and lock him back in the MT prison? So we need to find a gate. Any notes in here? I don't think there's any notes in this little... what do you call it? This thing. Dollhouse. He wants to kill us. Then we have the gate. That was the prison. Where's the gate? Small gate there. Control. And Anna says, what if so? We have this bracelet, using which I'll move to the past and find... there what will help us stop everything. Meanwhile, you'll develop a plan for safe entry into the room. Maybe it's worth using Ewan's power. There's some spelling wrongs there. Bracelet. And then we need to find. Got a plan and power.